Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to my match reaction. Now, I'm very sorry that it's a bit late. I was at Liam's player ratings, not at, I was in the chat, and then I did the fan cam with him, and then now I'm here. So yeah, listen, before I begin talking about this mad game, Alhamdulillah, Allah alhamd. Guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe. Press the alarm bell for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check socials. Share this, please. And go take care of yourselves wherever you are, because I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling to even cope after this. Oh, like, Wallah al-Azim, guys, we made it so much difficult for ourselves than it should have been. It should have never, ever been this difficult. But you know why we made it difficult for ourselves? Because we were not killers in front of goal. Not only because we weren't killers in front of goal, but because we made some stupid errors. Now, thankfully, we persevered through those errors. But guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some players second half, when Borussia Dortmund, which I would usually say, like, who the fuck is Dortmund? Usually that's what I would say, right? Today, they were a team that actually gave it a fight for their lives. They actually did. Second half, Niko Kovac literally told them, have a go at Bayern. And we persevered, cool, but we struggled, guys. We literally struggled for our lives. We were holding on for dear life. Yeah, I'm talking like Neuer having to make important punches. Well, one of them from a corner, and then he has to be sweeping out as quick as he can so he can get rid of the danger, if that makes sense. Like, basically receive the ball and clear or make a sick pass in the process. Like, you know what I'm talking about, when Bowie was getting pressed, pause, and then he takes forever to fucking pass the ball, and Upamecano is trying to make the best out of it, or Jonathan Tah having to make a last-inch tackle or some shit, even though he nearly gave a pen away, or Konrad Leimer lacking concentration in second half, and Ryerson is giving him a run for his money. And I thought Couto was better than him this entire season so far, but Ryerson today, Kovac pulled off a blinder playing him because he was a nuisance for us, and I'm not shocked he played him because he was going to be a nuisance. He just always is against us. It is what it is, that asshole. He just always is a nuisance. You know what I mean? You then have the likes of the match trying to create some chances. Schlotter, that brother, going forward and defensively, Uqsim Bilal Azim, bro. If he was in another league, people would be saying one of the best defenders in the world. I said it, and I don't regret it. Today we see why. Today we saw why. Unbe-fucking-believable from him, bro. I want that brother in my club. ASAP! I want that fucking monster in my club, Honas. You hear me? I want you to let Herbal do his fucking job. Get him in my club. ASAP. It's fucking good, man. So, we're putting ourselves in stupid situations second half, right? With the up ball, but we're also starting some attacks, right? Like Harry Kane making these sick passes, and then Olise is providing them for Diaz or whoever, and we're just not making the best out of them, you know? Like, for me, first half, yeah, I have to be honest, we were actually the more dominant side. We were. But here's the problem. I was still stressed because I'm seeing Luis Diaz move like a fucking drug addict. That's what it is. This guy's moving like a drug addict, a coward. It's like, you know, some of these people, when they get drunk, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or when they get, like, high, they don't know what the hell they're doing. That was Luis Diaz today, bro. He was moving crazy, bro. He was moving crazy, bro. Listen, hey, listen, Hussam told me be careful from the Colombian people. I entertained the conversations. I want to have a good conversation with them narco style, because today he moved like a fucking coward. A coward. I'm sorry, he moved like a coward. I don't want to hear ifs, no buts, no maybes. He was shit today. awful. I'm not even saying he's a bad footballer, but today he moved like a pussy. He did. And that cost us a lot. Ulize overdoing shit sometimes. But second half, he kind of stepped up, especially with the goal that he scored. But even then, not good for his standards. For his standards, I expect way more. Thank you, Diaz and Ulize, for that one moment. But realistically, I should be giving Kane more credit because he even started that attack for you guys to do the rest. Because you, man, were like one's mid and one's shit today. Jackson, I get why he started because Gnabry had an adductor injury. Because I didn't even realize that heading into the game. Not gonna lie, I found out when the lineup was out. But Jackson was the only thing he did was run. All he did is make decent runs so that others can benefit. That's all he did. That's all he did. He was just basically a nuisance for defenders so that others can be more wide open. Pause. You know what I mean? That's what it was. That's all he was. So other than that, he was shit on the ball. Shit. But not shocked because we all called this out when Honest decided, let's go get a lone player. We all called it. We were better off getting Lookman for 50 plus million. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Just saying. Don't shoot the message. I listen. We all called this out. So whatever. It is what it is. Kimmich was very good. However, he did nearly give away a stupid goal that could have been 1-1. If Adeyemi wasn't a fucking dumbass, realistically, that's 1-1. Who else? Pavlovic. I thought he was very good, but you can tell he was knackered, so that's why he got subbed off for Kim and Jay. I actually thought that was a good sub from Vincent Kompany. Goretzka come on for Jackson. Interesting. However, I was a bit worried that what's his name? I thought he was gonna be put up as a 10 and be like a box crasher or something. I was like, brother, I need you more at the back, bro. Yeah, I need you more to be more defensive, bro, because that's what you're used to being in 2025. Heading into 26, I'll be real. That's the only thing you benefit from these days, isn't it? It's just being a defensive noose like beast at best. That's all. And even then, he's not even like that most of the time because half the time he's a lazy guy, isn't it? He's just one of them. It's like sometimes he's moving like he's a junkie, innit? But today was whatever. You know what I mean? My head is gone, guys. My head is gone. What was the other brother that come on? Bro, I'm already forgetting. Well, so we had Kimmel coming on, Goretzka coming on. And who else? Bischoff. Bischoff came on as well. And who did he even come on for? He come on for Bowie. Yes, he come on for Bowie. I think he come on for Bowie. Because then Kimmich went to right back and Bischoff went into midfield. And Goretzka was joined by Bischoff. Yes. If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, regardless, I mean, whatever, innit? Whatever. At the end of the day, it was one of them games in which we just made it difficult for ourselves. It really was one of them. And by the way, for me, I'm telling you right now, man of the match, Harry Kane. Defense, midfield, attack, he did it all. Maybe one mistake, and even then Ulize rectified it, I think. Like, whatever. That guy, without him, we don't defend the way we did to some degree because he made one mad block, by the way. Who was it against? Was it against was it Nemecha, I think, or Adeyemi? I think it was Adeyemi. Mad block, bro. Mad fucking block, bro. Mad tackle. Same with Ulize in the end. Mad tackle as well, to be fair. You know? But also when Julian Brandt come on, I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what Jonathan Tah is doing, bro. This brother should have marked that cross better. He really should have marked that cross better. But whatever. And he nearly gave a pen away as well with one of his tackles on Adeyemi, on the ball. But he nearly shoved him down to the point that could have been a penalty offense. Or call. So thank God I wasn't given a pen, but because again, it wasn't as, harsh, but it's just tackle up, bro. Strong, but careful, man. Please. Listen, it was a tough game, I understand, but man, we need to be killers in front of goal, and defensively, we just need to be more alert. Like Ryerson was causing nuisance, was a nuisance for Leimer in second half, but Leimer cooked in the first half. You know what I mean? Svensson, I didn't see much of him, to be fair. That's why Bowie looked all right. You know what I mean? But it's just, and that's why even Olise was able to do something a little bit, because he wasn't the best. Neither was Nicolas Zula. And once Sabani comes on, now it's a bit tougher. But even then, because Dortmund are pushing to attack, now Olise has a bit more space to in transitions. You know, like it was just one of those situations, man. Like, honest to God, we dodged the bullet. And great, we won this game. Like I mentioned, them 3 tests. Borussia Dortmund, step 1, we passed. We just passed that test. Now, win against Club Brugge. We have, I think, Borussia Mönchengladbach afterwards. I believe we have, if I'm not mistaken, Bayer Leverkusen, I think, and then PSG. So then PSG, and then all the other games until we get to Arsenal Football Club. We get through all of this, and I feel better about our chances going far and during the season in all competitions. It's just today we made it difficult for ourselves and we persevered. I'm happy about that. But bro, guys, we can't be making lives difficult for ourselves. We cannot. Because if we do this, somebody is going to eventually punish us. It wasn't Borussia Dortmund today. It might be another team. Hell, it might be PSG. It might be Arsenal. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe in the later stages we get a better opposition. Who knows if Liverpool clicks to gear? Who knows what happens with Real Madrid if Mbappe pulls a mad one? Or Vinny even. Fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? Liverpool, I think I mentioned them. Like City, if Haaland, you see how he's playing. Maybe Upamecano's going to get fucking flashbacks this time around again. Guys, we need to be careful. Please. We need to stop making lives difficult for ourselves. And by the way, Kimmich with set piece corners as well. One more thing. I'm sorry. We can't be doing this 24/7. It's like you're playing EAFC and we're playing against a pro club's goalkeeper, bro. No. It worked for the Kane goal. Great. But we can't do this 24/7. We just cannot. So, yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And again, Harry Kane is my man of the match. Brilliant. I don't think there's much faults. And even with company, not many faults, other than the fact of I think Diaz could have been subbed off and we could have brought in Rafael Guerreiro to help more defensively and help in going forward. Because Diaz was just ass. So I'm sorry, just say how it is. So yeah, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, and inshallah, bi'idhnillah, you're well wherever you are. Until then, take care. See you later.